This is the OREI 4K HDMI multi-viewer. This is actually a really nice device, but I'm going to show you how it works in this quick review and let you know about a couple of the gotchas that I ran into. Maybe they'll help. The front of the device shows the input that's connected. I have connected to the back of it. I have a Fire Stick and two computer inputs, and we'll go through that here in a minute. On the front, you'll see you have several buttons where you can switch the input and so forth. Now, two of the things that caught me out are if you hit the resolution button, it rolls through a bunch of resolutions that many monitors won't support, even things like 480 and so forth. So the trick here is if you hit the resolution, you get a mode that it doesn't work, just keep pressing the resolution button. Usually you'll get back to something that will work. Or you can hold the resolution button in for 3 or 4 seconds and it will default to 720p. So almost any monitor can do 720p. At least you can get back and you can get in the menu and make some changes. So let's talk about that a little bit. In the menu, here's the screen. It's showing HDMI input 1. In the menu, you'll see that you can change the resolution. This monitor only supports 1080p, so that's what I've got it set to. You can have it show a black screen or blue screen if something is not connected to the input. You also have various multi-window modes. I'll go through those here more in a minute. And you can actually change the audio, which audio source it's selecting, as well as some other setup, obviously the language, what it outputs as the extended data, monitor format. It has some RS-232 commands, which are great for home automations or for a home theater system. So let's go back out of the menu here and I will show you a couple things. What I'm going to be pushing on here to start with is the input button, or you can do this with the remote. You can see on the remote here, I'll just go through and we're on HDMI 1. I'll go through 2 and 3. There's nothing on 4, and I'll show you how that works. So we're on HDMI 1. If I switch to 2, this is a computer input, or you can go to 3, or if you go to 4, there's nothing there. So let's go back to HDMI 1. Now the next thing we'll do is we will go through the various picture-in-picture modes. This is really neat. You can select the first picture-in-picture mode, and it shows the big screen is HDMI 1, HDMI 2, and the corner. You can make them split evenly and kind of stretch. Show more of one unless, that's about 3/4 and 1/4 of the screen. You can also show half the screen HDMI 1, HDMI 2, and 3 on the screen, or you can give more view to HDMI 1, for example, same as before. Let's go through the next one, and you'll see here, this is all 4 on each one of the quadrants. I think my PC probably just went to sleep here, so wake it back up, and so forth. This shows just the various different formats, and then you're back to 1. One of the things to note is that if on the front of the display, when you're in the picture-in-picture mode, all 4 of them are lit up. That's one way you can tell if you're having trouble with the display. The only way out of this is to walk through all the modes until you get back to the full screen. There you go. Overall, this is a really neat device. I like it. I think you'll like it too. It has tremendous potential.